Some of the most memorable moments of this election cycle were not intentionally created by the candidates themselves, but took off as memes, ideas that flourish online where anyone can contribute a catchphrase or an image. To understand how memes may have influenced voters, I spoke to Ben Smith, the editor of BuzzFeed, which specializes in finding and creating viral content on the web. What are some of your favorite memes from the campaign season?
From the presidential campaign, binders full of women was obviously this kind of very vivid image where actually, this recent graduate of Hofstra immediately thought that was funny, put a bunch of them up on her Tumblr, photoshops of women in binders up on her Tumblr, and that sort of went everywhere and launched a million fake Twitter feeds and things like that.
What kind of impact do these little moments have on a campaign's messaging or on the voting booth?
Well, I think they can define characters. I think that's really the first thing they can do. Joe Biden has been, more than anyone else, kind of memified and turned into this crazy online character who's sort of overtaken his real life character.
That's a pancake.
I think in other ways, they can kind of familiarize people with these political figures. There's this not bad Obama face, where Obama kind of makes this weird face where he frowns. And
do it again.
But he has this giant mouth, so he can do it much more effectively.
In another debate, President Obama tried to kind of dig into Romney for a second, and he had that line about horses and bayonets.
Well, Governor, we also have fewer horses and bayonets.
Did that really hit as much as binders full of women? Did anybody dress up as horses and bayonets for Halloween?
That's a good question. I bet somebody did, but I bet it was a very partisan Democrat. I think that was it probably falls more into the category of zinger than of meme.
It's almost like an Etch-a-Sketch.
This is oil.
Commerce, education, and the, what's the third one there? Let's see.
What do you want me to tell Romney? I can't tell him to do that. Can't do that to himself.
Though there were many viral moments in this campaign, the meme phenomenon did not start with the internet age.
I think there have always been memes in a way. George Bush failing to figure out the scanner was this defining moment that went everywhere and was shared everywhere and was talked about constantly. And that's what it really is. The idea of a meme is an idea that's kind of spreading under its own power, forcing spreading for reasons that are intrinsic to it. Admiral Stockdale, the only thing anybody remembers about him was the moment when he was lost on stage.
Who am I? Why am I here?
Dukakis in a helmet. I think politics is often defined by these images, which, when they're, slapped into JPEG files with text on them are called memes.
So is there any danger in these things taking off the way they have? Or is it reductionist in any way? Are they sort of obscuring bigger political ideas that we should be focusing on?
I think politics has always been incredibly reductionist and unfair. And certainly it's unfair, but politics has never been fair.